Hello and welcome, my friends. Welcome to your May angel reading. I really enjoy doing these monthly angel check-ins, seeing what guidance and support they have for us. It just feels good and can be so very helpful. The decks, I say this every time. I do have a deck that I'm working on. I haven't really worked on it very much, and honestly, I need to sit down and do it. I say that every month, that I need to do that more, and then life be lifing, and it just doesn't happen. One day I will surprise everybody and I will have a prototype that I'll use in the reading. I don't know when that will happen. I can't wait, actually. Well, until then. So this is the Angel Tarot. It's not my favorite, but it does work. I do have Healing with the Angels Oracle. And then I have the Angel Inspiration Oracle. I have more Oracle decks than Tarot just because a lot of the Angel Tarot decks have a tendency to have lots of Archangel Michael said, this is what the angel said to me. You don't need that information because it was channeled years ago. And depending on how old the deck is, it can be decades. So I struggle with it. That's my issue. We all have our things. All right, that said, let's get in to what the angels want to share. And for those who don't know, I do post weekly angel card draws, if you will, on TikTok, on YouTube here, they're part of the shorts. So there is more angel stuff than just this one reading. I also have lots of healings and connections with the different archangels, angels, guardian angels. Yeah, we'll move that there. The Queen of Swords. It's in reversal. The Page of Swords in reversal. I also don't like the one word synopsis piece it has. They're not, is it to do with gossip? No, not at all. The Chariot in reversal. The World. And then the Three of Cups. Well, you can see from the first two cards, the Queen and Page of Swords, the swirling, twirling thoughts right present in the mind seem to be going all the time, questioning things, lots of reactivity. Depending on how you deal with the stress of the day, the life, the experience, will depend on how this comes forward. Some of it can be through that reactivity. Some of it can be through just withdrawal. No matter how this stress is impacting you, please be aware of how the reaction is impacting you. So what I'm thinking is for every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. It's the same thing. So if you're reactive and you are ripping people's heads off, that's going to cause you more problems. If you're isolating yourself and trying to avoid conflict, challenge, problem, again, lots of problems there. So look at how you're dealing with stress and challenge and see how that's impacting you. That cause and effect, if you will. Because again, you've got that stagnation stuck. These two pieces, however, you're dealing with the knowledge and the experience is slowing down the growth and progression. you're having that stuck, stagnant feeling. Some of this you can deal with. The reaction, absolutely. Some of the stress and stimuli you may not have control over. Choose how you respond wisely and look at your tools on how you're dealing with things. The only thing you can change is you, your response, and how it impacts you, how you deal with it. The world does talk about how things are going to change. It doesn't say when it's going to happen. It's going to change. And honestly, depending on how you react and deal with that cause and effect will depend on how the world and how that dancer, well, greets you. We can speed things up through choice, or we can slow things down through choice. Free will, well, it's a gift and somewhat of a curse sometimes. Another important element of this is that the swirling, twirling thoughts, those progressive, ongoing kind of snowball effect, if you will, it can feel all-encompassing. Make sure you're not hyper-focusing in, again, cause and effect, on the problem, situation, challenge. Take time for your community, your family, your friends. Is it an avoidance? Not as much, because it's not you're avoiding the problem, it's you're giving yourself that rejuvenation. You're filling your cup with nurturing, compassion, laughter. I won't lie. Laughter is amazing at shifting gears and shifting energies. And that intentional, I'm going to take the afternoon and go for a walk with my friend, with my mom, with my cousin, with my sister, with my whatever, my dog. Shifting out so you can get some fresh air, shifting gears so you can get fresh perspective will help. Remember, you're not in on this alone. We're social creatures. We need that socialization, that connection, that community. Celebration, sure, if you can. Celebrate the little wins. That, again, you're shifting the energies. It's not all doom and gloom. You're shifting the energies around you, within you, and it can go a long way with the problem solving. If you're a crystal person, a great energy shifter is clear quartz. It's kind of one of those very versatile crystals that can help you in, well, many ways. However, it's a fantastic energy shifter. Additionally, if you've got a lot of swirling, twirling thoughts, something like smoky quartz can also help out a lot because it has that grounding element that can help give you some stability. Because you can see some of the instability in these reversals. And we don't have any stabilizing energies in the tarot. Looking at what we're missing, again, this is using our head in a positive way. What tools will help me right now? Silencing thoughts. Now, is this asking you to have no thoughts other than hum meditation? No. The thoughts you want to silence are the ones that are giving you the most problems. It's not avoidance. You need to tone them down so you can start to problem solve, start to move past the situation rather than anchoring you to this point. Nurture your dreams. Hello, growth. There's just some stabilization for you. Again, this isn't the avoidance piece. This is, okay, you know what? There's pieces I can't control. However, I can control me. I'm going to do my best to do this, that, and the other. I'm going to use these tools, great. At the same time, so you're not hyper focusing in on the problem or challenge, you're starting to look forward to positive growth, to shifting things to create a change. Archangel Raguel. He is the balancing archangel. He's also the archangel that likes to keep everybody working smoothly and in harmony. And that harmony is going to be important for you because, let's be honest, we're not always the best at creating a good schedule routine for ourselves, creating harmony within ourselves, and getting things going. Yes, I have lots of meditations with him. I have some channeling stuff with him. Fantastic archangel that comes in on the aquamarine. The balance and, again, focus is going to be important. Now, some of this stuff I know is hard to do because, well, our brain is going a bajillion miles an hour and there's lots going on. Little sneak peek. Monday, I'm going to be posting an early tool. It's a short and sweet meditation on problem solving. Step into the light. Like I said before, we need to be focusing in on some positive pieces so that we're not getting ourselves deeper in the same hole, that we're moving away from it into something better, into something that we can enjoy. That celebration, those wins. Focusing our attention and intentionally doing things that are going to build ourselves up and fill our cup is going to be huge. And this doesn't have to be big pieces, guys. Never do I say, oh, you need to spend all your time doing this. That's hyper-focusing. A little bit goes a long way. So and that's why I like my short and sweet meditations, 5 to 10 minutes long. Done. Do some pieces. Fill your cup. The things that you like to do. Okay, you may have your 9 to 5, whatever that looks like. Okay, so then I also maybe want to do, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of creativity, whatever I love to do. Maybe I need to go for a walk. 15 minutes? Sure. Small chunks of time will help to build you up, to help you focus in on things that are going to support the movement rather than grind it to a halt. We just like to go as humans, go big or go home. I'm going to spend all day doing this. That's not going to serve us. Because again, we already feel exhausted. We feel like the time is slipping by too quickly. There's not, oh, okay. They're hucking cards. That one hit the floor. There's just not enough time in the day. So don't put more barriers or challenges in your mix. Start to reduce them. It'll go a long way in getting you unstuck and moving. Intention. I have said that word a number of times. So giving yourself a focus, a focal point. This is what I'm going to do. What's more, I would encourage you to also incorporate the high vibrational beings. I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to dump some of this stagnation and blah. Can any and all high vibrational beings please help me with that? I want to sleep really well. Can any and all high vibrational beings help me with that? You don't have to ask for specific. If you leave it open-ended with the clause, high vibrational beings, you're being very specific there. Emerging. We may not feel it, but there's a lot of emerging aspects that are coming forth that are going to help us. We can't see them. Trust that they're there. Trust that you have more than what's right in front of you. We all do. Body care. Listening to yourself. What is it that you need? Like I said, that sleep, huge. Do you need to make sure that you're drinking more water? Huge piece. How's your breathing? Many of us start to hold our breath or will start to have very shallow, quick breaths when stressed. You can't problem solve when you have that shallow, quick breath or you're holding your breath because you're going to the fight, flight, freeze system and you can't get anywhere with that. Again, we anchor ourselves. Archangel Michael. Well, I don't think there's any introduction needed there. Most of us know about him. He is our guardian protector. When we are afraid, unsure, and feeling unstable, he's the guy to call. Again, that's where we're at. Do you have to specifically call specific? No, you can leave it open. Even if you call and can only remember Archangel Michael, you can call him in and ask him. If it's not in his remit, he will bring in whose remit it is, who excels in that area, because you've already broken down the law of free will to ask for him. Sometimes it's easier just to have a specific, I don't know, guide, support. They can bring it in. And if you can't remember any archangels, ask your guardian angel. That's why I say high vibrational beings, because it blankets everybody. Angels, dragons, fairies, whatever, whoever it is you like to work with. And sometimes we don't even remember that because we've shut it down. Enchantment. Another high vibrational being. It's a unicorn. See the beauty and the wonder in your day. Again, when we hyper focus in on the problem, the challenge, the uncertainty, we feed it, we fuel it. Start to look at the positive, the pieces that bring you joy. Again, celebrating those little wins will go a long way in bringing you into the light and out of that cycle. I want to thank you for joining the angels and myself today. And we hope that we got you thinking and, well, problem solving. Let me know how you're going to support you over the next month. And like always, my friends, if you haven't done so, you know the drill. Please follow and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming content, as I've got more. And if you're looking for an added layer of support, I do have a Patreon page. I provided a link below so you can go check it out. Again, I want to thank you for joining the angels and myself today. And we hope that this helped to empower you to step into your light. Until tomorrow, my friends.